Hi guys, it's Night Fear, and I am coming on today to do my anticipated releases for 2019. These, I have 12 of them. Most of them are continuations of series or books that I've seen on other people's channels that I have decided that look good and that I might want. So the first one, and some of these have released, almost all of these have specific release dates. I'm just going to say what the month is because it's easier for me to keep track of things that way. So the first one is Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tomi Adeyemi, and this is the sequel to Children of Blood and Bone. And there is actually no cover yet for this book, surprisingly enough, especially since it's going to be supposed to be released in March. And this is just a continuation, like I said, of Children of Blood and Bone. And that was about a world where magic was taken away, and a girl whose mother actually was a magic user got killed, and she is trying to bring back magic. So that's basically what that one is about. The next one is, is The Wicked King by Holly Black, and this is a sequel to The Cruel Prince, which I absolutely adored. I know there are several people that did not like that book, but I really liked it, and it has to do with three sisters who were basically kidnapped by a Fae king, or not a king, he's a Fae, I can't remember what he was. But anyway, they were kidnapped and taken to the Fae world, and she, even though some things happened, she was trying to become part of it, and some things happened, and there was some really great plot twists, and I cannot wait to see what happens in this one. And I've seen some pretty good reviews from people that have gotten the arcs. This is another one that I've seen some people with arcs. That's how I knew about this one. This one is A Curse So Dark and Lonely, and it's by Bridget Kamirer. I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce it, but this is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and I am down for any Beauty and the Beast retelling. So this one looks good, and like I said, I've seen people have some pretty good reviews that got arcs for that one. Oh, I'm sorry. And The Wicked King is out in January, and so is A Curse So Dark and Lovely. So these, hopefully, my library will get, or I'll be able to find them online through Scribd or something as soon as I can, because those are, I really, really want. This is another January release. This is Slayer by Kirsten White, and I have read a couple of Kirsten White books and really enjoyed them. And this is in the Buffy and the Buffy the Vampire Slayer world. So this sounds really interesting, and I like vampire books. So it's going to be interesting to see how she does this world. I read her Elizabeth Frankenstein, The Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein is what, The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein. There we go. I'll eventually get it. And really enjoyed that book. And so I'm really excited for that one. This next one is supposed to be out in March, and it's Sherwood by Megan Spooner, and it's a gender flip kind of retelling, I believe, except for that I think Robin Hood dies in this one, and then she becomes Robin Hood, from what I understand. But she also wrote Hunted, which was another Beauty and the Beast retelling. I liked that one a little bit. It wasn't my favorite retelling, but I did enjoy that one, the Hunted one. Then I have, now this one, there is no cover and there is no date. But it is supposed to be released next year, and the book is going to be called The Toll. But it is the third book in the, what is this called again? Or Arc of a Scythe. And the first one was Scythe, the second one was Thunderhead, and then I hate these. And then as you can see, the toll, it has no cover. But I loved Scythe and I loved Thunderhead. I gave both of them 5 stars. Absolutely loved them. And just can't wait. There was a wonderful twist at the end of Thunderhead, and so I can't wait to see what happens to the characters. The next one is supposed to be out in January also. It is Shattered Snow. I know that cover is going to be hard to see. And it's by Rachel Huffmeyer. It is a Snow White retelling with time travel, and you're traveling through the mirrors. So that sounded really interesting. And yes, I really like retelling, so I try to read any retellings I see. This next one comes out in February. I'm really, really excited about this one because I read Prosper Redding, The Dreadful Tale of Prosper Redding. And this is actually, hold on guys, I'm trying to see if I can get this cover. Okay, there we go. And this is going to be The Last Life of Prince Alistair by Alexandra Bracken. And so we're still following Prosper Redding and his, what do they call it? His fiend. If you have not read The Dreadful Tale of Prosper Redding, I highly recommend it. It is very fairy tale-ish, but I really enjoyed it. And I listened to it on as an audiobook and really enjoyed it. So I really am excited for this next book to come out. And when I read it, I didn't realize it was part of a series. And so I was kind of disappointed when I got to the end of the book and it really wasn't the ending of a book. I just finished, and I haven't even told you guys about it yet, but I just finished The Shadow of the Fox by Julie Kagawa. Why is this not showing up now? Hold on, guys. And so her next book, which is Soul of the Sword, comes out in June, and that's what the cover looks like. And this is a Japanese inspired story, and it is basically people are trying to find this scroll, and it's divided into 3 pieces, and you have a part kitsune, part human girl, and a demon slayer guy. And yeah, I was surprised how that ended up. And then so this title totally makes sense to me, and if you've read it, it totally makes sense to you too. I gave it a 4 or 5, I can't remember which, but it was really, really good. A 4, I think, and I really enjoyed it. So that, and like I said, that comes out in June. And then we have one that I saw some people talking about, and it is it's called Flight or Fright, and it's edited by Stephen King. These are different stories from different people about air travel or about planes. So this looks really good, and it's supposed to be out in June. And then another one I recently read was Heart of Iron. And this one is actually the second one of that. And this is Soul of Stars, and it's by Ashley Poston. I love the first one. It is a, how can I, kind of fantasy, sci-fi one, more sci-fi though, but it has an AI in it and a girl, and they are trying to, she's trying to fix the AI. She doesn't know where she came from because her memory, her past memory has been damaged. She has amnesia, kind of, and it kind of goes from there. And there's all kinds of different things that they get into, and just, there's so many plots and different twists, and I really enjoyed Heart of Iron, so I'm really anxious to see where this comes, because Heart of Iron had a few twists at the end, so I'm anxious to see where the story her story is going to end up. And then this is a book from a YouTuber, Elliot Brooks. Anybody that watches her on YouTube, I mean, most people love her. She is really awesome. But it is called Peace and Turmoil, and I actually love the cover. It is the first book in a series. And so I'm not sure. I think it's going to be coming out the beginning of 2019. I know she's gone through the beta reading and she sent out e-arcs recently. She does have a newsletter that she sends out, and so I will link her YouTube channel down below if you want to go check her out. She loves to read fantasy type. She's where I kind of got into the Witcher books. So yeah, but those are the 12 books that I would like to read coming out in 2019. And anyway, guys, let me know what kind of books that you want to read, that you're interested in reading, and let me know if you're anxious as I am to read some of these. Please remember to always be kind to each other, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.